DNA was really the only way that we could try and answer this question. I really, really felt like this was going to be a long shot. I'm so pleased to tell you I was totally wrong.
Oh, wow.
I uploaded your DNA to one of the databases, and immediately I could see you had a half-sister.
Oh my goodness.
Her name is Renata.
Oh my goodness.
She was born in Austria in early 1946.
I didn't think I was going to cry.
So, Thierry, when someone like Mel gets in touch with the short, what happens next?
So the first thing we do is we get them to take a DNA test, and we do that with a couple of companies. And then what we can do is we can download their raw data and upload it to a number of other databases. And what we're looking for is DNA matches. So people who share chunks of DNA with you. And we were really lucky with Mel because we had her cousin was on one database and her dad's cousin was on the other database. And from that, we could kind of go, okay, so let's triangulate these. She must be descended from where these two families meet. And that gave us 3 brothers to kind of look at. 1 we could tell couldn't be her dad. 2 could be. 1 we found out he hadn't donated sperm. And then that led us to Gerald, her biological father.
So these days, people are using DNA to try and do things like predict what a criminal would look like. It's called predictive DNA phenotyping. So they're looking at genes that we know code for things like hair color, eye color. People are trying to look for genes to do with face shape. And they're even starting to analyze DNA where they hopefully are going to be able to say how old somebody was.
It's time for my DNA extraction masterclass.
You look fabulous.
You're the actual scientist, and I'm the boy playing dress-up.
It might look like we're just smushing strawberries. This is pretty much the same method Professor Thierry used to identify King Richard.
I had his tooth, and I literally had, okay, it was bigger than this, but a mortar and pestle to crush his tooth up to a powder to be able to extract the DNA from.
Wow.
Yeah. It's the same premise. You are breaking down the cell walls to get a hold of the DNA.
I remember my first day at Innocent Smoothies. Absolutely crushing strawberries and washing up liquid in a freezer bag. Oh no!
Oh, what are you doing?
I'm afraid I've got overexcited. I'm afraid.
Right, let me show you something. So
Box of
bones.
box of bones. What else would you have in your office?
Of course. Well, normally they're kept in the bone lab, but they're about to go back to Sudeley Castle.
Oh yes.
So they say bones discovered in the 1980s near the Dungeon Tower. So Richard III owned Sudeley Castle. Bones have been discovered, and so people start to think, ooh.
Are these the princes?
Are they the princes?
Hello.
Loads of them. So there were 4 sets of remains that we sent off for radiocarbon dating.
And?
18th and 19th century. So, yeah.
Well, we can say for sure, these are not the lost princes of the tower.
These are not the lost princes of the tower.